Welcome diecast fans, I'm Tom Spanners Watson.
And I'm Frank the Guru Gibbs.
And welcome to the Lambo Mambo.
We do enjoy a nice exotic car, and what better one to kick it off with than the Lamborghini.
We've assembled 8 top cars, let's have a closer look at them.
First up we've got James Brook driving the Lamborghini Veneno. His best time in the qualifying was 7.357.
Yeah, he definitely cleaned up the competition, but you can't write off Piggy too little. Also driving a Lamborghini Veneno, and her best time was 7.489.
I wonder if it's a coincidence the two top drivers are driving Venenos. But then we got Mike Mays in the Sesto Elemento. His best time was 7.743 and still looked good.
And then every boy's favourite, or at least when I was growing up, the Lamborghini Countach, driven by Lone Star, his best time is 7.935.
Oh man, I had that poster on my wall for years. Then the social media superstar influencer Todd Lovelace driving the Hurricane Coupe, his best time 8.062.
Who said he was a social media superstar?
Well, that was just in his bio that he sent through.
Alrighty then, next up we got John Knox-Wally driving the Hurricane LP 810-4, his best time at 8126.
And with the exact same time, we got Morel Dan driving the Hurricane Super Trefeo.
I do like the look of this thing, but it's got a massive rear wing, which could be a problem on the Canyon. Alright, next up we've got another Sesto Elemento, and that is driven by Brewer, and unfortunately he posted a very pedestrian time of 9.471.
So what that means is we've paired the drivers up, fastest with the slowest, so we're going to go head to head, best of 5 races, until we get to a champion.
Alright, well that's a long intro, let's get into some racing. First up it's top qualifier, James Brook going up against slowest qualifier, Brewer.
The qualifiers were on the Helix track, so this is quite a bit different.
But Brook there, not mucking around, jumps out into an early lead and is so confident he's absolutely showboating there with a J-turn over the finish line.
Brewer was charging hard at the end there, but he just had no chance.
So James Brook goes up 1-0 in that Lamborghini Veneno. He gets out quick again, looking good through KM corner. Oh, gets a bit of a lift there, out on the sidewall, spins around again, and he'll run down to the finish line in reverse yet again. And, it looks like Brewer's almost stalled out there.
Either he's having some gearbox trouble or he's forgotten he's left the handbrake on. He's not sure how to take it off.
So James Brook looking to make it a clean sweep here. He's 2-0 up.
Well, he's definitely proving that he's the fastest no matter where he is.
Gets into a big lead through KM corner, looking good over the jump yet again. A huge big drift there. What a show off.
That was an absolutely superb drift. But look at this, we've got Brewer parked up on the side by the jump. Let's go back through the replay and find out why. So, he had no chance of catching James Brook there. He was well out in the lead. Oh, look at that. He just water-noosed himself into that sidewall.
Ooh, that's going to hurt. That was a very sudden stop as he plowed into the sidewall there. But look at that drift from James Brook.
Yeah, that was an absolute thing of beauty. Look at it on this angle. What a superb drift. Just rides on the wall and gets away clean. So, James Brook takes the first win and moves into the next round.
So next up, we're going to Mike Mays versus John Knox-Wally. Mays driving another Sesto Elemento. Knox-Wally driving the Hurricane.
I guess we'll find out if it's a Hurricane or a Hurricane.
Oh dude, that's a sad dad joke. Thankfully Mays can't hear. He is rushing out into a big lead there. Gets a bit of a spin on through Kahuna corner. Both of them do in fact. And he runs across the line and he'll take the win. So Mays moves up 1-0.
Is it just me, or does Sesto Elemento sound like something that should be in Harry Potter?
Enough with the dad jokes, Frank. Let's get back to the racing. So Mays under a little bit more pressure this time. John Knox-Wally trying to catch up. Oh, he runs into him. Gives Mike a bit of a nudge as they both crawl up to the finish line. Wally not even able to cross.
Not quite sure what happened there, but Mays, a lucky win. It goes up 2-0.
So Mays also looking to make it a clean sweep here. He's going to come out of KM corner with the lead. Clean over the jump. Knox-Wally right on his tail yet again, but Mike gets some space going through Kahuna corner, and unfortunately Wally must have damaged his car there as he limps across the finish line.
So sweet set of runs there from Mike Mays. He also moves on to the next round, and the showdown between Mike and James Brook is going to be an interesting one.
It sure will. But next up we've got Piggy Too Little racing Morel Dan, but we're going to take a quick break so we can pay some bills. We'll be right back after these ads. Welcome back race fans. If you've made it this far, remember to like, comment and subscribe if you haven't already. But it's time for some more racing. We've got Piggy Too Little driving the Veneno versus Morel Dan and the Hurricane Super Trefeo.
Both cars look good, but I'm backing Piggy Too Little.
Oh, she was the second fastest driver, and look at that burst of speed through KM corner, clean over the jump, and what a beautiful line through Kahuna corner, one of the cleanest runs so far tonight. And there's Morel Dan backing over the finish line. So Piggy Too Little goes up 1-0. They switch lanes, get ready to go again. Both pretty even out of the gate. It's going to be close through KM corner. Dan gets into the lead this time. Here comes Piggy Too Little. Tries to push past, but Dan running to the finish. Oh, he spins right at the end, and I'm not sure who took the win.
Crikey, that was close. Let's go back through the replay. So you see here, Morale Dan backing up, decides he wants to try and finish facing forwards, but he spun around so much. Piggy Too Little caught right up, but he does hold on for the win, but only just.
And Piggy Too Little there pushing so hard, she got some massive error. She slammed into the wall. So it's one apiece as they switch lanes. Dan was definitely surprising in that last race. Is he going to do it again? Looks like that massive wing of the Super Trefeo may have clipped the wall. There goes Piggy Too Little again. Now she's showing off. She runs to the finish line with a big J-turn to cross and facing forwards.
Well, Dan did pretty well in this lane before, so he's still got a chance, but he's got to win it if he wants to stay in it.
Surprisingly, Piggy Too Little having more trouble than I thought she would here. She gets into the lead again. Morale Dan, oh, over she goes, and there goes Morale Dan shoveling her off the track.
Crikey, Morale Dan blew his chance here. He just had to shovel her off and get to the finish line. He would have won that. We're going to have to go back and rerun it, but see what happened. Piggy Too Little came in way too hard. Morale Dan with a nice little drift in the background. Looked like he was just trying to shove her out of the way, but unfortunately that just pushed him sideways and he ends up stalling out.
I'm really surprised that Lamborghini rolled. I mean, it's so low slung, but this here was just brutal. Morale Dan getting right up underneath it and absolutely just throwing her off the track into the cow paddock. So no points for either driver. We reset them, we get ready to go again.
Hopefully at least one of them can finish this time.
Piggy Too Little, very quick out of the gate here. Bit of a lead going through KM corner, nice into the Kahuna corner, keeps it together this time and runs down and takes the win. So Piggy Too Little will be moving on to the next round.
Props to Morale Dan though, he really made it work to take that win. It wasn't a walkover like I was expecting it to be.
Now it's Lone Star driving that beautiful old Countach versus the supposed social media superstar Todd Lovelace.
Let's see if he handles a car as well as he handles a camera.
Well, unless he dropped his camera in the toilet, I don't think so because he's just crashed. Lone Star spinning out, he stalls out under the bridge, but what's this? Oh, hang on, we're getting word that... No, it can't be. Todd finished the race.
How in the heck did he finish the race? He crashed out. Look, he comes around here, gets his rear end up, flips him over to the other side, and then we're seeing jump cam. He's going to slam into the bridge, and he just falls through. He must have fallen off the track. Oh my goodness, look at that! He bounced onto his wheels and runs down to the finish line. It's completely illegal and doesn't count whatsoever, but that is the first time in Canyon history that that has happened.
Well, we always knew there was a chance, but I didn't think it would actually happen. And here goes Todd Lovelace again, storming. Oh no! Todd Lovelace crashes out this time, trying to take Kahuna corner. Lone Star wildly backing in for a win, but what happened with Lovelace?
I think he's probably busy tweeting or posting on the gram about that last win that wasn't a win. And look at this, he just wasn't paying any attention. It drove straight into the crowd.
I mean, Lone Star there, relatively unaffected, but I'm not sure if he was laughing or if he was actually concerned for Todd Lovelace. And that's what caused him to spin out.
I'm going to say definitely laughing.
So we've finally got some points on the board. Lone Star goes up 1-0. Todd Lovelace on the inside this time. Let's see if he can actually finish a race. Oh, here he goes, pulling a move on Lone Star. What a move around Kahuna corner. That is an incredible way to take that corner and the win.
I'm not sure if this kid even knows how to drive, but good grief, he puts on a show. Look at this, slides around, backs it into Kahuna corner and then gives it the beans so he can drift it out of there, stays facing the right direction, stays in front of Lone Star. That was just incredible.
It's certainly a more unusual line through Kahuna corner, but he did a great job to keep that car under control. Not only did he finish, but he actually took a win, so he evens the scores, one apiece.
I still don't think that Lone Star's got anything to worry about, even if he's driving that older Countach.
Well, he might be in trouble here as Todd jumps into the lead. He almost goes off track, but he beautifully drifts through Kahuna corner, cuts off Lone Star, and holds on for another win.
Okay, maybe this kid can drive. That was impressive.
Yeah, I felt for certain he was taking a swan dive off the bridge. All right, we get underway again. Lone Star with a big lead here, but here comes Todd Lovelace. Jumps up the inside again. Lone Star trying to drift up the inside, but Todd feeds it some channel and runs away with it.
I'm disappointed for Lone Star, but what an absolute corker of a battle between those two. Look at this, they come over the jump almost side by side. Todd Lovelace cuts Lone Star off. Lone Star not going down easy, tries to drift up the inside, but Lovelace just had a bit better line and a little bit better speed and just got ahead of him. What a superb drive.
I've got to say props to both of these drivers for keeping it so clean. Look at this again. So beautiful drift there from Lone Star. Unfortunately, we know that drifting is a little bit slower and he just lost that little bit of speed that he needed.
So incredibly, Todd Lovelace is going to move on to the next round. No doubt the team over at NZ Racing will be swamping social media with photos of those wins.
Yeah, it was nice of Big Mike to let one of his other drivers have a go, and he's proved that he's worthwhile.
Well, it's been an absolute cracker of a start so far, and I'm really looking forward to next week to see what these boys can pull out there.
There was some absolutely superb driving tonight, whether it was close battles, whether it was drifting, or that absolutely insane run by Todd Lovelace, where he cut out Kahuna Corner entirely.
That really was one of the craziest moves. That was right up there with a hey damn. I mean, doesn't count like a hey damn does, but what a move to fall through the bridge and then get back on the track and run to the finish line. Just unheard of.
Well, that's enough excitement for tonight. Thanks very much for watching. I'm Tom Spanners Watson, he's Frank the Guru Gibbs, and we look forward to seeing you next time.